And what came first, the chicken or the egg? Who thinks the chicken came first? Who thinks the egg came first? Who doesn't know what came first? Okay, you guys are detectives. I'm going to give you information, and I'll ask you this again. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
Okay, and why would you say the chicken?
Because if you don't have chicken, you can't have an egg. You feel me?
Okay,
Yeah.
so where did the chicken come from?
From another chicken.
From another chicken?
Yeah.
But without the egg?
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, there was another chicken that had an egg, so I don't know.
So which one do you think was first?
Then the egg. If
You think the egg?
If you think that way, then the egg.
You think the egg came first,
Yeah.
and then where did the egg come from?
The chicken then.
See how this is hard?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What do you think?
I think the egg.
You think the egg?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you think the egg came from?
I have no idea.
Okay.
From some other animal or I don't know.
Okay. All right. All right, let's go back to the egg thing one more time. You think it came from another animal
Yeah.
that made the egg?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you think the other animal came from?
I have no idea.
Where do you think life began?
Big Bang.
You think the Big
Yeah.
Bang? Okay. But that's the Big Bang. That's where matter came from. How do you think life began?
From, I don't know.
Okay. See, that's a perspective.
The very smallest micro, I don't know, organism. And then
Okay.
it just kept evolving and evolving.
Okay.
And bigger stuff came.
Okay. Yeah, that's one perspective.
Yeah.
That's in the textbooks.
Yep.
Are you aware of another perspective?
No, I'm not.
Okay. In the beginning, God created the heaven
Yep.
and the earth.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, it's really not science versus religion.
Yep.
It's science based on one view of history that doesn't acknowledge God,
Okay.
like evolution, and versus science built on another view of history that does acknowledge God.
Okay.
So there's both perspectives,
Yep.
but you're only being taught one.
Yeah. That
Okay.
is true. Yeah.
Yeah. So does it make more sense that nothing exploded and turned into everything, or that there was a supernatural God that made everything?
I have no idea.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, food for thought. So I'm just planting some seeds.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not. Thank you for having me, though.
Oh, yeah, it's my pleasure. Notice how it's the detective asking questions? I rarely argue. I just ask questions. And this is not uncommon. Most people I talk to say stuff like that because that's what they're taught in school. Okay? So as a detective, you got that side. Now let's see what this guy says. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What do you think?
Chicken.
And why do you think that?
God,
Hey, where'd you learn that?
my mom taught me.
And how about this one? He had a good mom. What came first, the chicken or the egg? What would your perspective be?
I said it has to be the chicken
Ask him.
because God created it. And I guess as if you read Genesis, you will arrive at the same conclusion.
Yeah, I read Genesis when I was young, but I'd also been taught the Big Bang and evolution. So I couldn't answer that till I was 32. Okay, detectives, what came first?
Chicken!